Ever stop to think that your morning egg scramble might be doing more harm than good? Eggs are pretty incredible, packed with protein, healthy fats, and nutrients that make them one of nature's MVPs. But here's the twist. What you pair them with can totally flip the script, the wrong combos. They could spark inflammation, mess with your digestion, or even nudge you toward bigger risks like dementia or cancer down the road. Crazy, right? In this video, we are breaking it all down. Super simple, no fluff. We'll walk through the 3 worst food pairings with eggs that might be quietly stressing your body out. Then we'll flip it and share 3 powerhouse combos that can level up your health instead. And don't bounce early. By the end, we'll hook you up with the smartest ways to cook eggs to keep all that nutritional goodness intact. This isn't just food trivia, it's practical know-how that can upgrade your meals and keep you feeling great for years. Ready? Before we get started, I'd love to know where you're joining me from today. Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Why pairings matter. Think about it. Eggs on their own are like a blank canvas. Scramble them with butter and spinach, you're golden. But fry them up with processed junk, that's where things get dicey. For example, pairing eggs with sugary stuff like a glazed donut. Yep, some people can spike your blood sugar and leave you crashing by 10 a.m. It's not about ditching eggs, it's about picking teammates that play nice with them. Stick with me, and you'll see exactly what to avoid and what to lean into. Let's kick things off with a breakfast combo you've probably had a million times. Eggs and white bread. You know the vibe. Soft scrambled eggs or a sunny-side-up masterpiece sitting pretty next to a slice of toasted white bread. Maybe you smear some butter on there, or if you're feeling fancy, you've got pancakes or waffles with a drizzle of syrup stealing the show. It's quick, it's cozy, and it feels like a solid start to the day. Protein from the eggs, carbs from the bread. A little fat to tie it all together. Total classic, right? But here's the kicker. This duo might be secretly working against you, lighting the fuse on inflammation and some serious long-term health headaches. Eggs on their own, absolute champs. They're loaded with top-tier protein, all the essential amino acids your body needs, and clutch nutrients like vitamin B12, selenium, and choline. Stuff that keeps your brain firing on all cylinders. But when you team them up with refined carbs like white bread, pancakes, or waffles, it's like putting a superhero in a bad sidekick movie. Those stripped-down carbs have no fiber, no nutrients, just a fast track to spiking your blood sugar and sending it crashing back down. Do that day after day, and you're looking at insulin resistance, extra pounds creeping on, and chronic inflammation. That's the kind of low-grade fire in your body that's tied to heart disease, achy joints, and even your brain starting to fog up over time. Picture this. You grab a white bread and egg sandwich from the corner deli every morning. Tastes great, fills you up, but by 11 a.m., you're sluggish and reaching for coffee number 3. That's the sugar crash in action. Now imagine swapping that white bread for a slice of whole grain or sprouted bread. Suddenly, you're steady through lunch. No jitters. Even better, ditch the bread entirely some days, scramble your eggs with sautéed spinach or pair them with roasted sweet potato chunks. Toss in a handful of berries on the side if you want a little sweetness. These swaps don't just dodge the inflammation bullet. They give you energy that lasts and keep your body humming. Next time you're at the store, skip the white bread aisle and grab a loaf of whole grain bread with at least 3 grams of fiber per slice. Check the label, it's worth it. Or keep it simple. Roast a sweet potato the night before, and you've got a killer egg combo ready to go. Small moves like that? They add up big for your health. All right, let's talk about a combo that might sound healthy, but could be quietly throwing a wrench in your nutrition game. Eggs and soy. Maybe you're into tofu scrambles, sipping soy milk with your omelette, or blending eggs into a soy protein shake for that post-gym boost. It feels like a power move. 2 protein-packed foods teaming up, right? But here's the sneaky catch. Soy might be stealing some of the goodness eggs are trying to give you, leaving your body shortchanged on nutrients it needs. Eggs are basically a nutritional goldmine. High-quality protein, healthy fats, and heavy hitters like choline and B12 that keep your brain sharp and your energy up. Soy, though, it's got some baggage. Stuff like trypsin inhibitors and phytic acid. Fancy names for compounds that mess with how well you digest protein and soak up nutrients. Pair soy with eggs, and it's like putting a filter on a water hose. Some of that essential stuff just isn't getting through. Over time, that could mean you're not getting the full bang for your buck, and maybe even flirting with deficiencies if you're not careful. So you're whipping up a quick tofu scramble with eggs for breakfast because it's fast and filling. Tastes solid, but your body's not breaking down all that protein like it should. Some of it's just passing through. Or maybe you're chugging a soy milk smoothie with eggs blended in. Convenient? Sure. But you might be missing out on half the B12 or choline you thought you were banking. That's not a win. The fix: keep it simple. Split these two up. Save the tofu for a lunch stir-fry or a dinner bowl and let your eggs shine solo in the morning. Swap out soy milk for something like almond or oat milk. Both play nice with eggs and won't block the good stuff. Better yet, pair your eggs with foods that crank up the benefits. Think spinach sautéed in a little olive oil, a few slices of creamy avocado, or some mushrooms thrown in the pan. These aren't just tasty, they help your body grab every last nutrient eggs have to offer. Next grocery run, grab a carton of unsweetened almond milk instead of soy. Check it's fortified with B12 or calcium if you want bonus points. And if you're cooking eggs, toss a handful of spinach or sliced mushrooms into the skillet. Takes 2 minutes, and you're maxing out your meal without even trying. Little tweaks like that. They make sure your food's working for you, not against you. All right, picture this. You're sitting down to a plate of perfectly cooked eggs, maybe fried, maybe poached, and you've got a steaming mug of tea right next to it. Sounds like a chill morning ritual, right? A lot of people love this setup. But here's the not-so-fun twist. The tea might be gumming up the works, slowing your digestion, and even letting more toxins hang out in your system longer than they should. Here's why. Tea's got these things called tannins, natural compounds that sound harmless but can be a bit of a bully. When you sip tea with your eggs, those tannins latch onto the proteins in the eggs and form these clunky complexes. Your stomach has a tough time breaking down. The result? You might feel bloated or sluggish, like your food's just sitting there. Plus, it can block your body from grabbing nutrients like iron and calcium from the eggs. Over time, that combo might even mean your gut's holding on to stuff it should be kicking out, which isn't doing you any favors. Let's say you're having scrambled eggs with black tea every morning. Tastes fine, but by mid-morning your stomach's grumbling, not from hunger but from that heavy feeling. That's the tannins at work. Switch it up, and you'll notice the difference fast. The fix: timing's your friend here. Eat your eggs, enjoy them, then wait 30-60 minutes before you pour that tea. Gives your body a clear shot at digesting everything properly. Or skip the issue altogether and go for herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint. They've got 0 tannins and won't mess with your meal. Want a killer pairing instead? Try a glass of orange juice with your eggs. It's not just refreshing. It cranks up your iron absorption and keeps things moving smoothly. Keep a bottle of orange juice, OJ, in the fridge. Fresh squeezed or no pulp works great, and pour a small glass with your eggs. If you're a tea diehard, set a timer for 45 minutes post-breakfast. Easy tweak, big payoff. Okay, we've nailed what to pair your eggs with, or avoid, but how you cook them, that's just as big a deal. Get this wrong, and you're either risking your health or tossing some of those awesome nutrients down the drain. Let's keep it practical and break it down. First off, skip the raw egg thing. Yeah, Rocky made it look cool, but salmonella's no joke. Nasty bacteria that can mess up your gut for days. Plus, raw eggs have this protein called avidin that binds to biotin and blocks your body from using it. Cook them, and that problem's gone. But don't go overboard either. Gentle is the name of the game. Soft boiling, steaming, or poaching, These are your MVPs. They keep the good stuff, like choline for your brain, B12 for energy, and antioxidants for fighting off wear and tear, locked in without overcooking the yolk into rubber. What about frying? Totally fine. Just pick the right oil. Ditch the cheap veggie oils and grab something heart-smart like olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil. They don't just keep the nutrients intact, they add a flavor kick too. For example, a splash of olive oil in the pan gives your eggs a rich golden edge that's honestly drool-worthy. Try this. Set a pot to boil, drop your eggs in for 6-7 minutes, and you've got soft-boiled perfection. Or heat a teaspoon of avocado oil in a non-stick pan and fry your eggs low and slow. Takes barely any time, and you're maxing out the health perks. Here's the deal. Eggs are a total nutritional rock star, but it's all about playing them right. How you cook them and what you pair them with. That's the difference between a meal that's quietly hurting you and one that's fueling you up for the long haul. Steer clear of the troublemakers, white bread, soy, tea, and lean into the winners like pumpkin, cheese, and apples. It's not about overhauling your life. It's about smart swaps that add up. Think about it. Swap that white toast for a sweet potato tomorrow morning, or poach your eggs instead of frying them in sketchy oil. Small moves, huge impact. Your body's going to feel the difference. Less bloating, more energy, and a little peace of mind knowing you're setting yourself up for the long game. If you found this video helpful, a quick thumbs up helps us keep sharing important health insights like this. I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to enjoy eggs safely, or do you have a food combo you avoid for better health? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our latest health tips to keep you thriving. Stay safe, stay well. I'll catch you in the next video.